To play this song in the original key, you're going to need a capo on fret number 2, and you're going to be playing fingerstyle with the thumb, first and second fingers of the picking hand, so no pick for this song. We start off with a C major 7 chord. Now it's really easy to do this if you already know a C chord, so make your standard C chord shape and you simply take off the first finger. And then once you've taken off that first finger, you're going to pluck the A string with the thumb, the G string with the first finger, and the B string with the second finger, but you pluck them all together. And immediately after you've plucked all 3 of those notes together, you hammer on with the first finger of the fretting hand. Now what's a hammer on? It's where you produce a note without actually picking the note with your picking hand. So, did you notice how it was all in that finger by itself? Once you've performed the hammer on, you pluck the G and B strings together. Before switching to a G chord. Make sure you're doing the G chord shape that's on your screen now. Very important for this song that we get that particular shape if we want the right notes. And then, once we've got our G shape, we pluck the low E with the thumb, the G with the first finger, and the B with the second finger all together. Before plucking the B string on its own and the G string on its own. After that, we come up to 7 on the A string with the first finger and 8 on the B string with the third finger. Now, if you want to use the second finger instead of the third finger here, that's fine. I'm just doing it the way Tracy Chapman does it live. And in addition to those 2 notes, you also pluck the B string. So again, you're going to be plucking with these 3 fingers. And as a little side note, when you're plucking, it really helps to think of it as a squeeze with the fingers. You're squeezing those fingers together. Then you move the first finger down to fret 5 of the A and the third finger down to fret 7 of the B, and you pluck those 2 along with the G string again, so 3 strings again, followed by plucking the B and then the G. So that opening sequence beautiful. Those 4 chords of that opening sequence go round once more, and then we come across this lovely little idea. So we make that same shape again up on the 7th fret with the first on the 7th of the A and the third on the 8th of the B. And we pluck those 2 together this time, but without the G string. Okay, so I might have just told you a little lie. You do actually play the G string at that point. So you're going to be using 3 fingers. Just look at the tab, it's written on the tab. I didn't transcribe the song until after I'd actually filmed it. So lesson learned for the future video. Let's get back to it. And then our pinky reaches up to the 10th of the B. Remember, this is the 10th, not the 12th, because we're relative to the capo. And we do together 10, 8 on the B string. So the B string actually goes 8, 10, 8, but it's together 10, 8. And then we move down to the shape we did before. And we do together 8, 7. Before going back into etc. And that covers you for the intro and the verse because it's just the same part being repeated. Let's have a look at the chorus section. The chorus to this song has a nice little motif that I haven't heard in other YouTube tutorials for this song. And once you hear it, you kind of can't unhear it when you're listening to the track. I'm going to take you through the chords in their most basic form first, and then I'll show you how to add in that little motif. Firstly, we have to acknowledge our strumming pattern. We do it all with the first finger I mean, technically, if you've got another way that you strum without a pick, then do it that way. But I use my first finger. And the strumming pattern is down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Let me take you through the chords of the first part of the chorus. So we have a C chord, down, down, up, down, up. Then we switch to a G chord, and it's that specific version of a G that I talked about earlier in the video. Down, down, up, down, up. Then we go to E minor. Down, down, up, down, up. Then we switch to D. Down, down, up, down, up. Now within those first 4 chords of the chorus, this motif happens. Listen carefully to the C chord this time and look at what my second finger is doing. Did you hear that? I'm going between the 2nd fret of the D string and the open D string. 2, 2, 0, 0, 2, 0. Alright, but I'm keeping the C chord fully intact while I move that second finger. And we maintain the same thing with the strumming hand. Then we switch to a G chord and we do the same thing, except this time we're using the first finger, which sits on the 2nd fret of the A string. And listen to this and watch the first finger. Then we do the same thing on the E minor chord, but this time we're back to the D string, using the 2nd finger at the 2nd fret to the open D string. And then when we get to the D chord, we just do the same as we did before. So the chorus, altogether those first 4 chords. And the final part of the chorus is going to go from C to E minor. But you've got to be careful where you change chord. You're going to change on the up strum. Listen to where I switch to E minor. Down, down, up, down, up, and then D. Down, up, down, up. And you do that same sequence again. Down, down, up, down, up, and then D. And the chorus finishes with C to D. So the whole chorus. And that there is how you play Fast Car. If this video gave you any value, check out the video that's on your screen now and get learning some more juicy guitar knowledge.